Yo, what's going on, guys? Hanging outdoors here. My name is Dimitri, back with another video. Welcome to the channel if you're new here. In today's video, I got a pretty exciting one. I got a new rangefinder, and in this video, we're just going to be going over it, unboxing it, and I'm going to be explaining to you why I got this specific one. I don't know if you guys have seen in previous videos. I don't know if I've ever showed it in depth or not. I'm pretty sure I've just, kind of flashed a couple times while I've been shooting and stuff. But I've been using this rangefinder. This is a Wild Game Innovations R500XD. I don't know if any of you guys have used this or had this one before, or if you've heard of this one before, but it's just kind of one that my dad's had for a really long time, since he started shooting probably. It's lasted a long time, but it's on its way out. The buttons, the membrane buttons in here are kind of, acting out. They're being a little weird. The glass quality isn't exactly the best in this thing, and the modes aren't exactly the best in this thing. In archery, having a rangefinder that has angle compensation is huge. For example, there is this thing, it's line of sight, which is basically just the line of sight that you have to the target, so it doesn't account for any angle and degree. And then there's the angle compensation distance, which VORTEX calls horizontal component distance, and basically what it does is it sees the angle that you're at and the line of sight distance, and then kind of makes a calculation and then tells you what the horizontal distance to that target is. And that is a big deal in archery. You want that because I don't know if you guys have ever pulled back in a 3D shoot or in a hunting situation where the deer is either uphill or downhill, and you hit your rangefinder, and most rangefinders are line of sight rangefinders. So you pull out, you range it, you get your range, you pull back, you shoot, and your arrow is like a foot low, goes right under the belly, and you shoot right over the back of whatever 3D target that you're shooting at or whatever you're hunting, and it's super frustrating. These newer rangefinders are all coming out with some sort of angle compensation, like a mode for that, which is awesome. And now I'll go ahead and disclose which one I actually got. This right here is the VORTEX VIPER HD 3000. It's part of the new lineup that VORTEX just came out with. They have the Crossfire 1400, they have the Diamondback 2000, and then they have the Viper 3000. I chose the Viper 3000 for a couple of reasons. Now, this might be overkill for a lot of people because it can range a reflective target out to 3,000 yards about. It can range a tree out to 2,300 yards and a deer out to 2,000 yards. Now, I'm never taking a shot at a deer at 2,000 yards with a bow or a gun, or like a rifle for that matter. But I got this for a few reasons. In the lineup, as you go up in price and quality, like the Viper, the glass quality and the glass quality and just the overall build quality is going to be a little bit better. It has a 7x magnification, so it's a little bit stronger than most rangefinders that VORTEX offers. I believe that the 2000, the Diamondback 2000, is like a 5x magnification. This is a 7, so it just allows you a little bit better quality, a little bit more power magnification, so that when you're in the tree stand, you're not sure exactly what deer is coming from a little far away. It just gives you that extra magnification so that you can sort that out and figure that out. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take this thing out of the box and show you everything that you get in the box, because it actually is loaded with a couple of different things. Yeah, this is first impressions of opening the box. I took off the plastic on the top of it for video purposes. I didn't want the glare and everything. I just figured the matte finish would have been better. But let's go ahead and open it, and right off the bat you get a carrying case or pouch, like a soft pouch included in the package, which I think is awesome. This just makes it easier to get started right out of the gate. Like for me, I'm currently looking for a bino harness setup, and a pouch setup included with it, so it makes it super easy, so that right out of the gate you have a pouch system that you can use for 3D shoots and hunting, which is awesome. It's a pretty nice case. The rangefinder is already inside of the case. We have a soft cloth to wipe the lens, a little spool of Velcro, which I'm not sure what this is entirely for. It comes with a wrist strap, or like a little wrist lanyard, It also comes with this little springy, what I'm going to call a lanyard. It's like a springy rope material and it coils up so it's compact. I like that a lot actually. It has this little like loop on the end, which I would imagine goes through the little rangefinder tab, and then it has a little like clasp on the other end that you can hook to whatever you so please to hook it to, which is nice. It comes with an Allen key. I would imagine this is to be able to position the utility clip on it, because it comes with a utility clip that you can move to each side, so however you want to set it up, you can do that. It comes with a owner's manual on the bottom, which is pretty cool. It'll probably go into like all the modes in the all the settings and everything that you can adjust. And then it comes with a CR123 battery, which is pretty cool. Right out of the gate, it gives you a battery so that you can hook this thing up and run with it, instead of having to shop 17 different CVS's and Walmarts to find a battery. I like that, Vortex. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and take the rangefinder. So now that that's out of the way, let's go ahead and take the rangefinder out of the pouch. This pouch is pretty nice. It has like a little hook retainment system with a little bungee here. Pop that open and we have our rangefinder. Now, is there anything else in the case? And they have a snack in the case as well. Just kidding, don't eat these things. We got the rangefinder here. Now, believe it or not, this thing is actually pretty hefty for a rangefinder. I believe it's right around 9 ounces. So it's pretty hefty. We're gonna go ahead and do the reveal here. And there it is, it's the rangefinder. It's got this like rubberized material around it, kind of like this one. However, this one's more of like a smooth, plasticky feel. This one does feel like a nice rubber right off the bat. It's got a pretty solid construction. I believe this is all aluminum, all the housing material, everything under this rubberized material is all aluminum. It's fully aluminum construction. It has a little eye relief cup here that you twist in and out, which is nice. It's got a little focus adjustment ring on the top here so that you can adjust to farther distances. Like I was saying, it's got that utility clip with super heavy duty bolts on here. Take those out, take these out, and you can flip flop it whichever way you want. This is a 7x25. You have the plus or minus, like I was saying, for that thing down here. It actually shows you which direction to go, plus or minus. That's like distance wise, starting at 0. It has a little mount here, which I think is a 1/4 mount, which is basically just for setting it up on a tripod. You can set this thing up in glass and it just is more stable that way. We have a 2-button configuration up at the top. We have a measure and mode, so you can bounce between your different settings. There's a menu button here, and then just a typical measure button, which is sweet. The glass quality on this thing is really nice, really clear, and that ring is really easy to adjust to get to the right focus. It has these little tabs here on each side so that you can attach your lanyard to it. So real quick, just for like a spec rundown, the minimum yardage that this thing can measure is 6 yards, which if a deer or a target is within 6 yards, I really don't think that you need to measure that and get a measurement on that. Even a compound bow, I'm pretty sure you'd be able to just instinct shoot that. And then its maximum range on a reflective target, like I was saying earlier, is 3,000 yards. And then your field of view at 1,000 yards is 314 feet. If that means anything to you, I just thought I'd throw that in there. It also features this really cool battery compartment here. It is toolless, so you just plop the battery in, you twist it up until it's tight. There's an O-ring in there, so it should be pretty damn waterproof or resistant, as a lot of people say. It has a red LED on the inside, so in low light situations, that red LED is really easy to put on what you're looking at. It just makes it easier to see in low light conditions, like how this one is. This one has like a black like crosshair that you put on, and then the readout is also black. It can be really hard in low light conditions to see what you're looking at and try to get. So it's really cool now. I just ranged across the storage room here that I'm in, and my bow shop gets cut in half, and there's a storage room behind me. and I ranged out to a box, and I'm 7.1 yards. So it's kind of crazy now that rangefinders are telling us yards in the decimals and can be accurate up to the decimals up until a certain point. I think that's just great. This rangefinder is pretty sick. I'm probably going to keep the clip right where it is, because on my harness that I run, I can just plop that right down on my harness and pull it off in range when I'm at shoots now. But overall, great rangefinder. If you guys are interested in a long-term review of this thing, make sure you leave it down in the comment section below. If you guys are interested in winning 3 30-inch Hawk Helium climbing sticks, 3 Easy Strap 2.0s to go along with that, and a set of the stick slings that we have, make sure you go check out our website. If you guys are confused and don't know what those are, go check out our website. We have them listed on the website. It's just a bunch of hunting accessories, and it's worth it. The giveaway is now completely free to enter. All you have to do is just go to the website, fill out a form, and submit it, and then that gets you entered to win. If you guys like the video, make sure that you leave a thumbs up, and if you guys are interested, I also have a new pair of binoculars on the way. They should be arriving tomorrow. They're the Leupold BX2 Alpine, and it's the new HD version. If you guys are interested in a review and unboxing on that, and like an overview, make sure that you stay tuned, get subscribed. That video will be out next. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Ciao, guys.